I don't know. You're like you're a spokesperson for Monster Energy drink.
Yes. Yes, I am. Drink Monster! Roar!
It looks like you get your breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner at a gas station.
Gas station hot dogs or gas station nachos, bud.
Yeah.
Dude, this shirt is legit 90s, man. I had this shirt since 1999.
Hello, and thank you very much for downloading this most recent episode of Movie Guys Podcast. You can download many more episodes at movieguyspodcast.podbean.com.
Well, another year of podcasting in the books. We are celebrating our 9th season coming up here, so we decided, like we always do every December, to do the Movie Guys Awards, where you, the fans, get to vote. We don't. It is you, the fans, that get to vote on the best, the worst, most disappointing films. Eric, how the hell are you doing?
I am excited to talk about this on our spooky version of this podcast. We're being
Right.
haunted in my room here with this freaky light. Hope it doesn't distract too much from this podcast. But I did get a camera this time so that Jordan and I can look at our beautiful faces while we go through our movie reacting or our movie results.
Yeah, movie results. Every year, we always do this. The voting poll is up Thanksgiving Day all the way to Christmas Day. You, the fans, vote. The hosts do not. The spouses can, right? But you and I do not vote. And you guys go on our website, movieguyspodcast.podme.com, and you click on each category and your choice on who should win each category. So these are films that we reviewed from December to November, right? Necessarily didn't come out within that time. The films could have came out in 2001, but the films that we reviewed, right? So, with that being said, Eric, I got some numbers. You want to hear some numbers?
Absolutely, Jordan. Go ahead and dish those numbers out, please.
I always like to do this. Do you want to hear our top 10 downloaded states of 2023?
The states?
The states, not the countries. This is the states because I find this fascinating.
Just give me the 5.
Okay, top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is Michigan.
All right, well, that's all we need then. All right, on to the next topic.
Number 4 is Illinois.
Okay.
Number 3 is California way.
That might be the Burke boy out there.
California's number 3.
Oh, sure. That's all of our the stars that we talk about that listen, right? I mean, I forgot which star we were talking about. Pedro Pascal, of course, he's a fan of the show.
He's listening. Ohio's number 2.
Oh, okay. Is that just you listening to this while you sleep over and over again?
I don't know, not 3,000 times. Number 1 is Georgia.
Oh, okay.
I like them peaches. I eat
Netflix
peaches.
is getting ideas. Obviously, they're keeping
Peaches
our
come in
opinions
can.
close.
Peaches were made by a man. Peach.
Uh-huh.
There you go. All right, now, do you want to do top 5 or do you want to do top 10 downloaded episodes of the year?
Just top 5. We don't need to do top 10.
Okay, so some of these are old, but number 5 is Evil Dead Will Rise.
Okay, that's a great movie.
Number 4 surprised me. No One Will Save You.
This is for top downloaded?
Top downloaded for the year.
Okay.
People really wanted to check it out.
Well, maybe the marketing worked on that. It worked on you, for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, we reviewed the damn thing because you saw it from a TikTok ad.
I did. I actually saw that from Cobweb, too. Remember Cobweb?
Jordan, you're so cool, man.
Thanks, buddy. I think you're harassing me.
No, are you kidding me? Look at your shirt and hat.
Stop it. You're making me blush because I know you don't think I'm cool. I know as soon as you get done with the show, you're going to go, Sarah, this guy's a D-bag. I hate this guy. When I left your house to see the baby, you shut the door and you went, oh, finally that guy's gone. Jesus Christ. I don't wish for him to die in a car accident, but I wouldn't be sad.
Jesus, it's a little dark here. But yeah, I do have a hidden code with Sarah. She listens to this show constantly to hear that code. We laugh together. It's something that we share, and it's helped our marriage make it really close. Making fun of you secretly, but publicly.
I believe you do that, by the way. I said do,
You
but I
said
believe you
do, but yeah, listen, those thoughts, Jordan, in the shower that you have of us
Yeah.
laughing at you, all true.
Yeah, why do you guys do that?
Because we love you. How about that?
Oh, okay, so you make fun of the ones you love.
Now you're getting it.
Number 2 is Wednesday. Remember we reviewed that in December of 2022?
That must mean your mom must really love you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. You're making me feel you're making me feel terrible. You're just like, I feel like you are making fun of me. Like I feel like after I leave, you and Sarah are just like, God, what?
I promise you, it's not like that. Of course not, dude. You're top of
You're
the list
saying
on almost every one of our lists, whatever you want to say. No, don't ever for a minute, please.
it's true though.
I razz and roast because that's fun and that's funny, but I hope you know on the
Yeah.
show publicly to everyone else that I hate everybody, not just you, Jordan. No, but secret, not secretly, openly, you guys are my best friends.
Well, that's the thing is that you wouldn't be doing the show. But if you hated me, God knows you would not be dealing with the stuff that I put you through if you hated me. Number 1's Megan, downloaded episode of the year.
Oh well, now speaking of sad,
Everybody wanted to listen to Megan.
they have a new movie coming out. I was watching. What movie we watching now? Oh, we're doing the awards. I was watching some
Oh
trailers.
my God.
We watched a lot of movies, but and James Wan I think has a new one coming out. There are a few movies coming out this year, to 2024, that are about imaginary friends.
Yeah, there are.
There's a movie called If.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what IF stands for?
Imaginary friend. Yeah. Are we gonna review the Fallout series? I want to review that.
Depends
Are you a
on
Fallout
what's going
fan?
out. No, you said that you are way more than I. But James Wan has a new movie coming out. I think it's also about imaginary friends, and about like a darker killer side of it, and it just seems uh, weird to have those movies come out all at the same year.
Because it's imaginary. I mean, Megan did it, right? Did it well. Cobweb did it, I guess, kind of well. Not really.
I don't know.
Well,
Well,
we're gonna
we'll
go
see.
for it.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. Do you want to know the categories of the awards this year?
Absolutely, yes.
So of course we got worst film of the year, right? We got film of the year. We got second look movie, right? Movies that deserve a second look. Most disappointing movie of the year. Our new category this year is sleeper hit movie of the year. Movies that we kind of didn't think that were going to be good, but they turned out to be really good. And people loved it. Best nostalgia extravaganza, worst nostalgia extravaganza, and of course, best streaming platform.
I don't know why we do that last
Which
one.
one?
The streaming
Well, it gives me
platform.
something. Gives us something else, right?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. Well, again, Sarah had suggested the fantastic topic of Where's the Mother? Which movie didn't have the mother, or had we famously asked where is the mother in our review,
Uh,
and we put that into a category, and people can
Where's
vote
the
on
Mother?
how strongly they felt on the mother's presence being needed in that movie.
I think you guys are talking about what was that movie that I freaked out about on? Because I was mad. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes, that's right. That's a good example.
That one freaked me out. Look, I had to talk about the mother because I needed something to talk about, okay? The movie made me mad. What do you want me to do?
No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. As somebody who, again, is willing to die on the hill for the Jurassic World movies and how
Mhm.
god awful that they are.
Mhm.
And where's the mother in those movies?
Are you excited for the game coming out?
Absolutely, of course. It's got dinosaurs in it, Jordan.
That looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, I hate it, and I hate that I'm gonna play it.
And you're gonna love it.
It's got dinosaurs.
Good dinosaurs. So we're gonna get into it. So I don't
Let's
want
get into it.
to. I'm not gonna do the big one first, right? So I think I'm gonna do the second look movie, right? So this one is up that you came up with a couple years ago, right? This category is a movie that we gave a medium bag or lower to. Everybody else says it's good. Eric and I says it's not that good. So you, the fans, get to vote on which you think deserves a second look. Maybe something there that we're missing. Eric, do you want to hear the nominees?
Yes, please.
Weird.
Weird Al movie. Got it.
Knock at the Cabin.
Oh yeah, is that the M Night?
That's the Shyamalama one. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Okay,
And the Super Mario Brothers movie.
gotcha.
Eric, which one, in your opinion, not what the fans say, but in your opinion, wins second look movie of the year?
Maybe Guardians 3.
Why is that?
Uh,
Does it deserve a second look?
there's a lot more story going on in there. It's just it's a longer movie, and it feels like there's three things going on at once. It does get a bit silly at time with Mantis and Drax. It's almost cartoony with them, with the kind of like the childlike antics and the destruction,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of finger pointing at each other. It but there is a story there. We get the first F bomb in Marvel.
Yeah, but the one that kind of drove me crazy in a good way was the Rocket backstory, right? That was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but we do get Rocket's backstory and just a lot of Rocket. So
Can't complain. So that's okay. So that would be your pick for a movie that deserves a second look for you.
yes, I probably would say that would be um, one to look at again.
All right. Well, the winner with 77.3% of the vote is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Nah.
It hit a bill. It hit a bill. Everybody loves this movie but me and you. I mean, my wife has seen it a few times. My daughter constantly watches it. All of her friends watch it. Everybody is about Mario right now. It hit a bill, man.
Really? I'll tell you what, I really can see something like this movie being put on into like the background while my kid watches this.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like, man, it's just not for me. You know, plain and simple. And I'll just have to call it that. The second look, I don't know. I think the jokes are low hanging fruit. I think they're silly and cheap. I think they're kind of dumb and obvious. It's kid stuff, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's just not for me. This is what
No, it's not for me either. But you know what? I have found out something about myself. So for Christmas, my daughter wanted a Switch, so we bought a Switch. And comes with it Mario Kart 8 comes with it,
yeah.
and I'm sickly competitive, like to the point where I'm making fun of my 7-year-old. And like tonight before the review, I was like, nobody can beat me. Like I can beat any Japanese guy. Bring it on, right? And I was like, I'll beat you, and I smoked her 4 times in a row. I'm competitive.
Nintendo 64 was great because it had 4 controllers and me, my dad, and my 2 sisters. And
Look,
my poor little sister, she just got lit up every time. Like the night didn't end when someone wins. The night ended when she started to cry, and we had to turn it off and watch a movie instead. That's
Right.
how that went in that house.
Well, the fans even vote for weird. I actually disagree with them on this one too. I actually feel Knock at the Cabin deserves a second look. We didn't give it a good review, but I think that there's something there. I think it's a better story of the movie that we reviewed just a few weeks ago, right? Leave the World Behind.
Okay.
I think it was better than that. It's kind of the same story in a way, right?
Well,
Strangers, like that.
I think just because you kind of had a little bit more closure at the end of it.
Sure. That's my opinion. So we both don't like it, but yeah, everybody loves Super Mario Brothers, so that wins second look movie of the year. It looks like our fans want us to review it again, not review it, but watch it.
I'm sure I will end up watching it again sometime in my life.
Well, let's get this one out of the way quick, okay? Let's go to the best streaming platform, right? The nominees are Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Max now, Amazon Prime, and Apple Plus. I know you don't really have a dog in the fight, Eric. Which one do you think wins?
Uh, you know, Pandora Premium. Tubi.
Fubu. Fubo? Fubo?
You know,
PlayStation View.
Prime.
Yeah. 63.6% of the vote goes to Netflix. Netflix killed it. I mean, Netflix had a lot of hits, I guess, this year. We reviewed a lot of Netflix.
Congratulations, Netflix. The plaque is in the mail. Hope you hang it on the wall.
Well, yeah, actually, it's quite interesting because I went back and looked at some of our other ones. Because since we do this on Google Drive and our fans get to vote, I get to keep all the previous years. This is the first year, dude. 3 years in a row, Disney Plus has been stealing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Disney Plus was number one for the past 3 years. So that's a little fun thing. Eric, let's get into a worst thing, shall we? What is the worst nostalgia extravaganza? Now, for the people that are listening, right, the nostalgia extravaganzas are yearly series, and this past year we did all 90s hits that were big when Eric and Sarah and I were kids, and we reviewed one movie a month in that category. And the nominees for the worst nostalgia extravaganza is The Brave Little Toaster, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fern Gully, Mighty Ducks, Hook, Last Action Hero, Goofy Movie, Heavyweights, Twister, Jumanji, and Godzilla. Eric, in your opinion, what is the worst nostalgia extravaganza movie that we reviewed?
It's Godzilla. It's 100% Godzilla. That garbage ass movie. Oh my god, I can't believe to rewatch that thing again. I had to do it a third time because of this damn show. It just hurts.
Yeah, I mean 31.8. It has the most because it was across the board, right? I mean we've had 18.2, 9.1, but yeah, Godzilla 98 gets the win there.
Man, me and that family in Ireland have something in common. We all want to punch Matthew Broderick in the face.
I actually think I Fern Gully's pretty bad too, and I did not like Goofy Movie. In the words of Gen Z, Goofy Movie did not slap as it used to.
Oh man, that lingo is just top notch, Jordan. Again,
It's awesome when it comes from me.
You just walk right through the halls of high school again, and just nobody would know.
No, not especially looking the way I do right now, bud.
Exactly.
Everybody,
Exactly.
hey, can you buy me a pack of vapes? All right, they don't smoke anymore, right? Hey, man, you got that Breeze? Is that what it's called, Breeze? I don't know. Those gas station vapes that people buy.
You capping?
Yeah. Am I? I don't know that one. No? Okay, let's move on.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means either.
I get an Urban Dictionary, but but then the
All right,
ops
Eric.
would find out.
Here's a fun one for us. The most disappointing movie of the year. Man, this is one that's been on our list for a while, right? This category. Because this is so Movie Guys podcast, right? Movies that have hype or just a little bit of hype, and we're kind of excited to see it, and it just kills us. Like it's worse than a second look, right? It's like all these movies got either a bag of kernels, a small bag, or a no bag, right?
Well,
so the nominees.
What happens when it's a sequel so far
Nominees
in,
are
or whatever, or remakes,
or something that tries to be
Good
original and
trailer.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nominees for most disappointing movie of the year goes to Cocaine Bear, No One Will Save You, Megan, or Meg 3, M3, Renfield, and Ant-Man Quantumania. Eric, in your opinion, what is the most disappointing movie of the year in that category?
Ooh, well, there might be actually a good few in that, but really, as someone, myself, who is a fan of pop culture and just the way trends work and it just really someone who I think is kind of familiar with how it looks. Ant-Man Quantumania is going to be in the history books. I hope everyone knows this. Is that this is people will use this movie as the mark, as the down spike, as this will be the dot in the graph that points to the down of Marvel, and especially because it has Kang in there too, and that doesn't age well at all. So
Yes.
I think that one people expected, myself included, expected a lot more from it. I expected way more of Kang, and we did not get really much of anything from that movie.
Yeah, they're going to completely redo everything, right? Because was it Aquaman 2 is the official end of the DCEU? So I think Aquaman kind of is ending that. So then Ant-Man is kind of going that route. My opinion, because I rewatched it again this summer. Whenever we reviewed it, it came on Disney Plus. I was like, wow, this is bad. This is really bad. I mean, yeah. I mean, you and I, and also the fans too. It got close, right? So Renfield and Cocaine Bear both are tied in second place, right? But Ant-Man Quantumania won 36.4% out of that category. So that's the most disappointing movie of the year. Um, No One Was Saving You and Megan. That's some hype with it. Cocaine Bear. I remember Cocaine Bear destroyed me. Remember that review? We did that in February.
Yeah.
I was so hyped with that movie because I was like, it's cocaine and a bear. How can you? This is like Moose Jaws. How is it going to go wrong?
Well, yeah, a lot of people, again, myself included, were really thinking like, oh, well, yeah, this is a slam dunk. This is
Right? This is amazing. The trailer was great. No One Will Save You. I mean, yeah, it was on TikTok and stuff, but like the idea was interesting. It was a small person cast, alien invasion. Like, okay, that seems great. Megan had big hype because that came out in like January, right? February. Like that thing was all over, like the dump of winter. And Renfield, I mean, that had hype because it was Nicolas Cage, and this is supposed to be the actual sequel to the original Dracula from the 30s. Even opened up with those scenes in the original.
I think Megan did well because of marketing, because it had that quick little scene, that little snip clip of the
What, her
Megan,
dancing?
yeah, of her dancing and doing the attack down the hallway as the stunt double, as
Mm-hmm.
the real, is not as a puppet. And because of that visual, I think it really caught some viral attitude there, and
Right.
really people say, okay, I want to see what this is all about.
True. I mean, all right, let's go to the best. The best nostalgia extravaganza. I'm sorry, bear with me again. The nominees for the best nostalgia extravaganza are Brave Little Toaster, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ferngully, Mighty Ducks, Hook, Last Action Hero, Heavyweights, Goofy Movie, Jumanji, Twister, and Godzilla 1998. Eric, in your opinion, out of all those movies that we reviewed with Sarah, what is the best nostalgia extravaganza?
Ooh, man. I don't know. Turtles is always a pretty fun one.
Sarah destroyed me on that one, dude. It's
Yeah,
because she didn't grow up with it, right? I mean, that's what it is. She didn't grow up with it.
yeah, but I was praising a lot of those movies during our time. So like Heavyweights was another one I think I enjoyed um, really a lot too. And what was another one that maybe we
Hook.
were saying?
I remember.
Hook.
I remember Dude, I loved Hook as a kid, and then you get the teenage 20 years, right? And like with dogging on Hook, right? Hook is terrible. But now as a grown adult, like being Peter Panning's age now, I think, like that movie hits different.
Yeah, yeah. And Last Action Hero actually kind of did it for me a little bit, just because I don't know why. I'm just a fan of the movie that kind of can poke fun at itself.
Right. Now I've been waiting well, not all season to talk to you because you kind of did a few times, but say your piece. There was two movies that I feel destroyed you and destroyed us both, The Brave Little Toaster and The Mighty Ducks. You had a whole nother look on Mighty Ducks.
I really hope it catches on. I hope one day when I scroll past whatever visual short, YouTube short or whatever that I'm looking at, I see a clip of somebody talking about how they were rewatching Mighty Ducks and they now realize that Gordon Bombay is a POS human being.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't believe you. I was mad. I was like, no, he's just being, silly. He's being ridiculous. And then you kept on going. And if you heard in that episode, I was like, you're changing my mind. This guy is a jerk.
The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking that he's using those kids to get himself famous so he can get laid.
Yes. And he does. One of the players.
A shortened sentence from his drunken escapades.
Right. So the one that destroyed us was the first episode of the year, right? It was the Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah, geez, that was just a different movie, man.
That one breaks your heart.
Yeah, I just remember that movie differently. There were songs I forgot about. There were a whole different episodes and scenes you forget about as well too. You hear kind of for the first time.
Yeah, because I only remembered. The funny thing is, the only thing I remembered from Brave Little Toaster was just the beginning before they left the house. And when they left the house, I didn't remember anything else.
It was just just weird the way they are just so blindly obedient to the master, and call him master.
And they made a sequel.
Yeah. Oh, they made more than just a sequel. I think, right? Isn't there like a cartoon series or maybe not?
I don't know. Well, okay, so the winner is Heavyweights with 45.5% of the vote.
Fantastic movie, of course.
I mean, that's not a shocker, right? I mean, Heavyweights winning.
No, I don't think it's a shocker at all. It's something that still holds. It's a fun movie, man. It's just a fun movie.
Dude, it actually holds up.
Yeah, it really does. I think it just is just fun. The Stillers are fun in it. The kids are great in it. It just seems like everyone's having a good time.
Everybody knew the movie they were making.
Yeah, everyone kind of showed up. It seemed like that whole movie was a summer camp.
Yeah, no, I feel that's what summer camp was. I thought that's what summer camp was. I never been to summer camp, so I still think that's how summer camp is.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
They just, they just invaded a summer camp one summer, and they're like, "We're gonna happen to shoot a movie here, kids," and this is how we're gonna do it.
Since we're on this, we only got 3 categories left. But I do want to share something about recent movies that just kind of makes you change. We're recording this like right after Christmas, right? Did I tell you this about Gene and I come to the realization that Tim Allen's The Santa Claus is messed up if you watch it through a different point of view?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah, but go on.
Yeah, so for the sake of the audience, so first of all, I'm going to be 37 years old in a few weeks, so I'm not too far off. Meaning that Tim Allen's character in that movie is supposed to be 37 years old. And it's like, is there something in the water? Because I don't feel like I look that run down and divorced. You know what I mean? Like, that guy's just down, right? And so that makes you go, interesting, right?
35 in 1995 looked at way different than 35 in 2020.
Is it because of the medicine? I don't know. So we watch it, we're like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then if you really think about it, if you take that Santa Claus actually exists out of the movie, this guy's crazy. Like, every adult in this movie believes what we would believe, right? Like, this guy is trying to make his son believe in Santa and Christmas is real and all this stuff. So he gains all this weight and goes into this depression of horrible. The thing that drove my wife nuts was that there's a scene in the movie, this is why I'm telling this story, where my wife just practically stood up and went, "Oh my God," where Charlie the son is clearly eating Thanksgiving dinner. And Tim Allen shows up. He's like, "Hey, Charlie, got to go to the North Pole now, and see you later there, sport," you know? And Charlie's like, "Can I go with you, Dad?" And he's like, "Well, I don't see why not." And then he goes with him. That was Thanksgiving. He kidnapped his kid for a month. For a month.
Wasn't there a scene where when he was getting back and the mom had like the police involved, or?
Oh, the whole cops? I mean, like the whole town's cops were there. They arrested him, and they're like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Chris Kringle, Papa Shisha," you know, and all that stuff. Just like, right. And then of course everybody knows that he's Santa because he exposes himself to everybody that he is Santa.
Oh.
At the end.
Yes. Oh, exposes himself that. Exposes that he is Santa Claus.
Right. So that kind of, and like none of the elves cared. There was like, "Oh yeah, the other guy fell off a roof. You're it. Don't care about your personal life." Because he's not Santa Claus. He's Santa, but the clause is the contract.
The Santa Claus. Get it?
Yeah, you get it? So telling that story brings me back to something like Brave Little Toaster, where it's just like, what the hell were our parents letting us watch, man? Like, weird. That was a weird move. I feel like you and I should have just smoked a hell of a lot of weed while watching that movie. I don't know, maybe. Actually, that would freak us out, right?
No, there was I don't know what it was. I think there was a few moments in my childhood because we would switch sitters sometimes, and again, TV and movies were my babysitter because we would be moving around a lot, right? And so just a fun comfort, and just like, I'll just space out here for an hour and a half here, or 2 hours just in this, and then just get me when we're ready to go. And there was one where it was like a hippie, man, big time into like the Beatles. So I get to watch like Yellow Submarine, and they had this movie called like The Point, I think. It was like
don't know that one.
It was like a Ringo Starr.
Okay.
It was the same animation style
as Yellow Submarine.
Yeah.
Also, it's trippy then.
Yeah, and then there's a few other cartoons that they had that were kind of in the same kind of style there too, and it was just wild that these movies existed here, man. But you know, these movies exist.
They do. Let's get into a new category this year. Sleeper Hit Movie of the Year. Now, what is this and why did we do this year, everybody? So these are movies where Eric and I went into it, most likely with our arms folded, and it's going to get a small bag or worse coming from it. I mean, like, we just went into these movies saying it's going to get a small bag probably, right? But these movies got a medium or higher. So they're like sleeper hits, like, oh, this came out of nowhere. This is actually pretty good. Not good enough to be film of the year, but they beat our expectations, right? Eric, the nominees for sleeper hit movie of the year: Scream 6, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. You corrected me that one time.
That's right.
Talk to Me, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, or the Wednesday series. Eric, in your opinion, which movie is the sleeper hit movie of the year? Ooh. Which one surprised the hell out of you, saying, "Oh, this is pretty good"?
I liked Talk to Me. I thought that was a fun one. How about you?
So I don't agree because the fans didn't pick this one. It was second place. I actually thought Dungeons and Dragons. Eric, I know that you're a D&D guy, and I didn't care to review this. It looked like crap. Gina dragged me kicking and screaming. You know what I mean? I don't want to see this. I was probably 3 beers in before I pressed play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch this. I'm going to watch 30 minutes of it. I'm drinking this beer. I'm going to fall asleep. And I end up loving Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Not to where I'm going to go seek it out and watch it again, but I'm saying like I was so surprised that 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 I liked Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I had a really good time with this movie too. It just worked. Everything about this movie just worked. I
Right.
really hope that they do another movie like it with different characters, but same style, different campaign. I think that would be great if everyone can just kind of jump in and just like you said, they all know what movie they're doing. Everyone just has some fun. Everyone just hams it up. Everyone goes goofball.
Can we do an anthology and have the same actors but just play different characters? Would that be stupid?
You, that idea has been tossed around a few different times. Do you know that?
Well,
There was another what's that Seth Rogen movie at the end of the world? This is the end.
this is the end. This is the end. Yeah.
They, I'm quite sure there was talk of them redoing that movie, but everyone's switching roles.
Okay. Eh. I mean, I don't want them to redo Honor Among Thieves. Like, do another campaign, do another story, but just have Chris Pine back in it, playing another character, right?
Yeah, yes, no. I think it would work.
They did that with
best.
Jumanji.
I think it would work best if they had a new campaign with new heroes, new cast, and they could do their thing. But somewhere in that movie, you can sprinkle in the characters from the other movie, so you could bridge the movies
Right.
together.
Right. What'd you think of Last Voyage of the Demeter? That one was kind of a sleeper hit, right? I mean, you didn't seem like you were too excited about it. That was on our schedule for a while. I didn't. I was interested because of the trailer. Oh, it's alien on a boat. I'm excited, And I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this. Ended up loving it.
I thought it was just a solid movie. Like it really is just one of those just I don't know, all-purpose kind of horror movies. Is that a good way to describe it? Like you could watch it on the airplane, you could watch it on a date night, you could watch it on Halloween. There's, it's just a solid movie, a solid monster movie.
What about Wednesday?
I don't know how many monster movies we get now, like that
No,
are
no.
actually like because like the Meg 2 is just, yeah, Jesus, that movie was just.
That wasn't even in our category. It could have been, but we reviewed it too late.
But so many monster movies now have to go big and ridiculous and just dumb almost. Godzilla and Kong is coming out soon. The New Empire. Have you seen that one where they have Godzilla and Kong have to team up to find the bad Kongs? Well, holy cow! So the last Voyage of the Demeter is just kind of a refreshing monster where it's trapped on a boat with a monster and they're just slowly killing you. And I don't know. There's another movie coming out though, Night Swim, that's kind of like that too. That's coming out.
Yeah, I saw the trailers for that one. Do you remember years ago when I told you and Ed live during a live recording that Kong Skull Island that we reviewed was dog crap, and you guys were like, "No, it's a good movie," and I was pissed. I told you.
Yeah.
This is the same universe. I was like, "Guys, this is bad." You're like, "No, it's great." No, it's not.
I liked that movie.
It's
Just
a great
because
movie.
they've made 3 other movies since then, Jordan, doesn't mean the Skull Island is any worse than it is.
Do we want to talk about Wednesday at all? Do we want to talk about? Do you feel that Wednesday deserves to be in the sleeper hit movie? There, she came out of nowhere, right? We never thought that was going to be good. For
No,
what it
I would just say we don't really have to talk about it because we're the movie guys and
Right, we reviewed it,
yeah.
But yes.
yeah, we did.
Scream 6 won, of course, with 63.6. But Scream 7 is going to be pretty bad since all the cast is fired and the director quit. There's going to be no Scream 7.
Yeah, I would think that they would just delay that thing.
Yeah, this doesn't surprise you, right?
No, not at all.
Scream 6 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a solid Scream movie.
It's pretty good.
As advertised, and sometimes it's just fun to go for the ride.
Yeah, some of the parts they did in the movie was pretty annoying, like bringing back Hayden Panettiere.
Here's the thing: is that when you go big and silly and crazy like that, though, you do have to kind of respect certain things. Like one, I would have to say is people's time. 2 hours a good limit for a movie like that too. If
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna go crazy, anything over might be. Scream 6 was what, like 2 hours, right?
It's solid 2 hours, not too bad.
Yeah, exactly. You can kind of get that, but I think that's might be the good average right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
90 minutes is fun. 2 hours, you get that extended if you got story or if you got a little bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but anything more than that, and it's just like, man, it better be big, man. It better be like some Thanos type.
Let's get into the last two categories, the big ones, right? Eric.
See Napoleon for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's still not on our schedule yet. And neither's Oppenheimer. I'm waiting for that to come to streaming. We will review it once available for streaming, right? I mean, we will.
I mean, eventually, but
Eventually.
there's a few that I would like to see. I still want to see Boy in the Blue Heron.
Is that on streaming?
Heron, excuse me. I don't know if it. No, it's not. It's in theaters right now.
Yeah, see, like Oppenheimer came out with Barbie, right? Barbieheimer. That was the big thing.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Worst movie of the year. Now, for those of you that know our popcorn ratings, what justifies worst movie of the year is a movie that either has gotten a small bag for American Eye, a no bag, or a bag of kernels. We all know how I feel about bag of kernels. This is going to be a big one. Eric, here are the nominees, and then your opinion for worst film of the year. Remember this little gem? Violent Night.
Okay.
Remember we reviewed that?
Yeah, that one was pretty dumb. Yeah.
I saw that in theaters.
So did I. That might have been the last movie I think I've seen. That can't be. No, that
No,
can't
Barb.
be.
You saw Barb. You saw Barbie, and that came out later. You saw Barbie this year. You saw Evil Dead Rise, Renfield.
Yeah, I saw Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah. Ant-Man Quantumania. I know that it was in most disappointing, but it still is in the worst film because it hit that mark. Cocaine Bear as well, so is Renfield. This one I forgot about until I realized what the fans are voting on. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
What category is this again?
Worst movie of the year.
Oh, okay.
Here's one that you forgot. There's two that you forgot. Bird Box Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Your favorite, Fast X.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty bad.
And the last one, I totally forgot about this one. This came out of left field. This was one of those ones where we had nothing to review that week, and I just pulled it out of the hat. The Pale Blue Eye.
That's in the worst?
And we gave it either a small, a no bag, or kernels across the board.
Oh, it might have been Dudley's acting.
So, Eric, in your opinion, what is the worst movie of the year?
Barcelona.
Really? Okay.
Barcelona.
That's pretty bad. That's a really, really bad movie.
I think just on repeated thought of a lot of these movies, I still just did not like that movie.
So, of course, everybody knows my vote's for Fast X, right? That movie's god awful. But the fans didn't even vote for it. Not a single person voted for Fast X.
That's right. Thanks, family.
At 54.5% of the vote, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny wins worst film of the year.
Woo!
People hate that movie. Hate it.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, but see now again, I'm that guy that will always defend Indy. It's not crazy. You got spirits melting people's faces off. You got people pulling hearts out of people's chest while they're alive. You got the Holy Grail, for God's sakes. I mean, so people get mad when they go aliens. That's not far off. And then people
No,
go mad when come on.
I think it's I hear what you're saying, and it's a great point. For some reason, I'm going to believe that more when Indiana Jones is in his 30s, looking tan and sweaty,
Okay.
shirt kind of falling off of him. I can believe him
Mm-hmm.
when he's doing all that crazy stunt stuff. Them I can believe
Mm-hmm.
him when he's getting into a refrigerator and to dodge a nuke, or to swing on vines to get away
Oh,
from.
that was
Uh,
Shia LaBeouf.
but I can believe the stunts that are pulled if he's looking like that. If
Right.
he's doing the same when he's 60, 70 years old, no. That's just like, no. Are you serious? That's ridiculous.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get a chance to say this, but do you think that we missed the mark as moviegoers where Chris Pine, not yeah, Chris Pine could have taken this over? Because Chris Pine would have been a perfect reboot, right? Instead of playing Star-Lord,
You think so?
right? I mean, that's Chris Pine, right? Star-Lord, right? Yeah.
That's Chris Pratt.
Sorry, Chris Pratt. I'm sorry, not Pine. Chris Pratt. He would have been a perfect indie substitute. Chris Pratt, Guardians 1 Chris Pratt.
Huh. I don't
We
know.
missed it. Yeah, come on, think about that. Star-Lord in Guardians 1, you put on a fedora and a whip and a brown leather coat. You got the smart aleck charm. You got the little smirk. You got the crazy adventures. Perfect.
Well, to be honest, what I think went wrong there is they should have, in the theme of having an adventure movie, they should have stopped with the Indiana Jones. It should have been a send off for the Uncharted to take over. Uncharted should have had like 2 or 3 movies planned. It should have
Uh,
been maybe one overarching story, and it
mhm,
should just been 3 individual movies,
mhm.
on their own. But again, one piece of the story each time. I think that would have been huge, and you could have had your own market of Indiana
Mhm.
Jones, especially if you had Tom Holland doing it. That's fantastic as your Nathan Drake. I understand completely that you would have, because you can't redo Indiana Jones. We're at a point right now where old Hollywood is still trying to do this whole pizza and pop party thing. It's just like, stop trying to do this old shit. It's not gonna work, man. Do something else. I
That's a
don't
very
want
good point.
another Indiana Jones. I don't want another Rocky. I don't want another Rambo. I don't want all these other same things are over. If you want to do something, how about you give me the same hero but with a different look and a different name? Give me the same movie. Give me Indiana Jones, but name it something else. Name it Turd Ferguson. Okay, have him go to Egypt and rescue a mummy or something. Give me that movie. I don't
Sure.
want Indiana Jones goes to outer space or whatever's gonna come next, though, right? Give me.
Yeah, I mean, he time traveled, dude. I mean, like, people are crazy, right? I mean, like, this
He
still
time
isn't the world.
traveled.
He time traveled. No crazy than ripping a guy's heart out of his chest while he's still alive, but still tiptoeing that line of crazy town. It's starting to tiptoe that a little bit,
I
a little
mean,
bit.
are you saying you don't believe in voodoo, Jordan?
I'm saying, like, the Holy Grail may or may not exist, but you're gonna see anyway. Film of the year. I do not agree with the fans on this, even though I love the movie, but I have a difference of opinion, and I'm curious on yours. Film of the year qualifies that both you and I gave these movies a large bag. Our highest popcorn we can give is a large bag. Both you and I gave these movies a large bag.
Mm-hmm.
The nominees for Film of the Year: The Menu, The Whale, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Flash, surprising, Air, Evil Dead Rise, and All Quiet on the Western Front. Eric, for Film of the Year, What do you give, in your opinion?
Those are a lot of good movies. I like Evil Dead Rise.
I'm going to go with you on that. It did not win. But yeah, I think Evil Dead. I'm not an Evil Dead fan, man. I've told you that 100 times, right? I don't. I'm not a fan of the series. And Evil Dead Rise surprised the living heck out of me. I enjoyed every second of it. And The Flash surprised me too. I'm surprised that you and I both gave that a large. When I sat here and did the categories and everything,
Dude,
I was
really surprised that The Flash was
right.
a decent movie.
Dude, I was sitting in the beginning of November before Thanksgiving, right? And I was doing all the stuff, getting ready for the nominees, and I was like, okay, what movies did we both give a large? I was like, The Flash.
Here's a theory then. Are the DC movies so bad that it made The Flash look good by comparison?
Yeah, because I'm curious what Aquaman's gonna do, right? I mean, because yeah,
How long is Aquaman?
it's probably 4 hours. It's the last one of the DCU. They're done. They're not doing any more after this.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. 2 hour 4 minutes. Thank God.
That's pretty. That's pretty short for a superhero movie.
Well, because the last one was 2.5 hours.
Jesus. So you and I both agree that Evil Dead Rise. Like, I mean, that's our personal opinion, right? Like, that's film of the year.
I'm not going to complain about any that win because
Right.
those are all great. I still liked All Quiet on the Western Front. I think that was a fantastic movie. That I don't know why in my attention of news circuits I didn't see more talked about it. I thought it was a fantastic movie.
You know what won, right? I mean, obviously, you know what won. Film of the year.
What? Which one?
The Whale.
The Wale? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we knew that was good. I mean, as soon as I put that in, I was like, people are going to love The Whale, right? I actually kind of like the menu a little bit too. I liked Air a lot. Western Front. My least favorite is Everything Everywhere All at Once on this category.
Wow, I really liked that one as well too. But I can understand. Like again, they're all winners. You're all my favorite.
The Whale wins Film of the Year. No surprise. An early movie we reviewed like in February or March.
It was a great movie.
Well, Eric, this is it, right? So 8th year's in the bags, 9th year starting up. So yeah, happy anniversary, bud.
Happy anniversary to you and to everyone listening who participated. That's awesome.
Thank you, everybody, so much for downloading this most recent episode of Movie Guys Podcast. Check us out at movieguyspodcast.podbean.com and download us every Thursday for another awesome episode. Thank you again. Talk to you next Thursday. Have a good night. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, buddy, we did it. Another year. Happy
year.
Happy 9th anniversary there, bud.
Thanks. Hey, congratulations to you.
Congratulations to you, bud. Our first review was not only The Howling, but our actual review was The Revenant. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. I remember our first. What's that noise? Wow. Somebody's breathing into the mic. That sounds terrible.
Is it me?
I don't know. That was weird, but doesn't matter. I'm going to cut this. So I'll just, anyway. I remember our first 4 podcasts, right? So we got The Howling, The Revenant, Force Awakens, and then Hail Caesar. I seriously heard. But seriously, dude, that's what I was hearing in the opening. Okay.
I don't know. Okay, we're just